So picture this. I'm in an auditorium surrounded by 3,000 men and women in recovery, and not just from drugs and alcohol, but from every addiction and compulsive behavior you can think of. They've all had some good clean time or abstinence from the craziness of their old lives, but think about all the stories that could come out of a place like that. Most probably have stories that would blow the minds of unsuspecting folks, and I did get to hear quite a few of them, but you got to realize that in a crowd like this, you've got victims of emotional or physical abuse from people that were supposed to love them. Others have endured overdoses, jail, institutions and prisons, rapes, prostitutes that have survived the slave trade, and anorexia, bulimia, the list goes on and on. Even perpetrators who'd since been healed or in the mix. The serious pain and horrific things that some of these people have endured back in the day is practically incomprehensible. But here's the kicker. I've never seen a happier, more fun-loving, super cool crowd in all my life. It was amazing. You know, they all seemed so full of energy, friendly. They were incredibly passionate, loving every minute of it. And they were comfortable in their own skins. Their zeal for the Lord was unmistakable. Their hands were held high and their voices bellowed as the band played worship songs. And it was a beautiful sight. Guys, I'm Rick Whiting, and I'm a recovery performance life coach. And I was at a 2-day Celebrate Recovery annual meeting in Charleston, South Carolina a few years ago, and all 3,000 people were ministry leaders, volunteers from around the country. But there's a reason that a bunch of misfits like them and me would be so cheerful and excited. They're grateful to be alive. They're forgiven. They're restored. They got a second chance at life, and they choose to live it to the fullest. You know, when you almost lose everything and come back from it, you gain a keen sense of gratitude. And another thing that you notice from people who've come through despair and hopelessness and tragedy is that they tend to be more real and authentic. They know what's important, and they don't get caught up in the petty things like playing the victim, judging others, or worrying about what people think. Now, it goes to show you that never can you think that you're beyond hope, because people can and do radically change. The toughest experiences make the victory sweeter, and some of the worst sinners become some of the greatest saints. You've got the rest and best of your life ahead, and you've got to take it on with passion, gratitude, and excitement. And then when you're at the pearly gates and God asks you what you did with the gifts and opportunities He gave you, He already knows, but you can still answer, I rocked it.